Top 5 Best Budget Digital Camera. Number 5. Kodak PIXPRO AZ421. The Kodak PIXPRO AZ421 is a good camera with a lot of features. With 16 megapixel, 24mm wide-angle lens, and 42 times optical zoom, this camera has some good numbers we like to look for. It has a 3 inches LCD screen but no viewfinder. Some tweens prefer to have a viewfinder as they are getting started so they can be sure of what their image will show. For more experienced kid photographer, no viewfinder is no big deal. This camera has a 180-degree panorama feature as well as 1080 HD video. Included image stabilization makes it easier to get photos that look crisp. The blink or smile detection feature helps ensure you won't get photos of closed eyes. The PIXPRO AZ421BK comes with a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. You will have to buy an SD or SDHC memory card, as this camera does not include one. It needs to be no larger than 32 GB. Photos are easy to upload to a computer, and overall, the PIXPRO AZ421 takes good pictures. Be aware there is a slight delay from when you snap the photo to capture, so you need to stay still for a few seconds after the photo is taken. Also, when you zoom in, photos tend to be more blurry than without the zoom. I prefer the ELPH in this category. Coming in number 4. Fujifilm X-T30. This camera is the least expensive of the good mirrorless DSLR cameras, but is still pretty expensive. This camera looks and feels like a professional camera and has the cost to go with it. Look, this might be too much for me to spend on my teen to start with, but this is a fantastic camera. If you have the money and want a lighter camera that takes pictures as good as the bigger boys, this is it. What is a mirrorless camera and why is it advantageous for a teen? Generally, mirrorless cameras are very similar to high-end DSLR, but because of the mechanisms involved in the mirrorless cameras, they can be significantly smaller for the same quality of photo. A DSLR camera needs both a mirror and a prism, thus allowing a mirrorless camera to be lighter. If you want more info on mirrorless cameras, visit Wikipedia's mirrorless camera page. 4K video in UHD 2150p. This isn't the best action photography camera out there, but the video is definitely at a high level for an up-and-coming social media star. Coming in number 3. Canon EOS T7i. There is a reason that this DSLR, digital single-lens reflex, camera is the best-selling digital camera on just about every site. This camera and versions of it have been around for years. The T7i is an upgrade from the T7 above. Upgrades include longer battery life, articulated LCD screen, Bluetooth, more scene modes, and an increased number of focus points to make photos and videos even more clear. What makes this camera better than the other DSLR cameras on this list? The added upgrades, for one. Also, Canon cameras are more user-friendly than other brands. They are easier to learn on and will result in a less frustrated teen. That's worth a lot. A camera that is easy and fun to use will be one your teen will actually want to take pictures with. Coming in number 2. Nikon D3500. Okay. I know spending hundreds sounds like a lot of money for a camera for a teen or tween. However, this is a DSLR camera, and you'll be hard-pressed to find a better price on one. It is perfect for a teenager who is serious about photography. The Nikon D3500 has 24.2 megapixel and a Nikkor 18 to 55mm lens with autofocus to give your photos clarity and detail. This camera is great for fast action photos and low-light images. The 1080x60p Full HD video will have your child jumping up and down. They can make time-lapse or slow-motion video. No need to worry about uploading photos with this camera. It's equipped with Nikon Snap Bridge, which automatically transfers your photos to your smartphone or tablet. Additionally, it works with Nikon Image Space, a cloud storage which allows you to store and share images. Coming in number 1. Canon EOS Rebel T7. This is our recommended camera for your teen or middle school ER that has photographer aspirations. The Rebel T7 has full HD 1080p video recording at 30 fps. This is important because photography and journalism need videos as much as pictures. Some of my other favorite features on this camera are the high-performance 95% coverage optical viewfinder and the Wi-Fi capability with NFC. My teen has loved the experience of using this camera for his high school photography class. This is a great camera to learn on. While it isn't as easy to use as a point and shoot, it has the bells and whistles you need to take good pictures in many settings. I know what you are saying, a couple $100 is a lot of money to budget for a camera, but as a hobby, this is less expensive than music or sports for your teen.